guys, it's Kritika. Welcome back to my channel. I'm back again with another self-portraits video, and this time I'm going to be taking photos using some cool props. I've already made a couple of videos about self-portraits, and in case you've missed them, I'll leave cards over here so you can check them out, and I'll also leave links in the description. Last time I took photos using just my phone and the outcome was amazing. A lot of you really liked the photos, but this time I thought I'll step up my game a bit because I do have a professional camera. So this is the camera I'm going to be using. This is the Sony a6500 with the Sigma 16mm lens. So I thought, why not use this and justify the amount I've spent on this camera. Also, I finally bought a big tripod for myself. My actual tripod is in Mumbai in my apartment, but I finally got this so I don't have to struggle with angles and we can get some cool angles today hopefully. And I went around my house looking for props. So I found a bunch of different interesting props. I've got these flowers, I've got a paintbrush. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with these, by the way. I have this cool light, it's a moon lamp, and some fairy lights. So yeah, we've got some interesting props today. I'm excited to see what I come up with. Also, I'm happy to announce that we have a sponsor for this video, and the sponsor is none other than, drum roll please, myself. So a lot of people ask me how I edit my photos, and I've made a whole video on YouTube explaining how I edit my photos from scratch. But if you don't want to go through the whole process each time, I've developed my own Lightroom presets. Lightroom is the app I use to edit my photos, and presets are basically like filters, so you can edit your photos exactly the way I do with just one click. I've developed 44 different presets and they're available on my website, and there's a sale going on right now. So if you'd like to get your hands on them, I'll leave the link in the description. And if you'd like to check out more of my photos, do follow me on Instagram. And if you recreate any of the photos I'm going to be showing you today, I'd love to check them out. So don't forget to tag me and use the hashtag selfportraitswithkritika. And now let's just get started with this video. So for the first shot, I'm using two different props. So I've got fairy lights, which are literally like 4 years old. I just found them lying in my house. And this really cool lamp. This is like a moon lamp. It looks like a moon, and if you press that button, it lights up. So yeah, I think this is a really cool prop. It also has like a white light setting. I don't know if you can tell, but this is like a white light right now. Also, the benefit of using my camera is that I can connect it to my phone. So this is how I'm gonna take photos. This button will like click a picture, and okay, that's the timer. So yeah, that's how it takes photos. This app is called Imaging Edge, and this only works for Sony cameras, but depending on which camera you have, you'll have to figure out which app does this for you. But yeah, I'm gonna turn off the light now and get started with this shot. So the lighting right now is perfect. The room is dark and these two props are adding like a nice light. I'm just figuring out the angle I want my camera to be in, and I'm just using this phone app to like figure out what frame looks good. Okay, so we've got the frame, and now I'm just gonna try a bunch of different poses. I'm gonna use the fairy light to like light my face and also maybe have some parts of it in the frame itself. And basically I want this to be the focus rather than, oh, now you can see how this is like the white light. Okay, so I think I like the blue light better because it makes it look more like the moon, and I'm gonna edit and add a bit of like the moon texture in the final edit as well. I'm quite happy with how this shot turned out, but I think I'm gonna have to edit and make it look nicer. But I'm really liking this whole like moonlight effect, so I'm gonna try another different pose. So for the next shot, I basically have like my fairy lights draped around me, and I'm gonna use the yellow effect on the moon lamp and lie down basically like this and sort of look at the moon lamp. Oh, even this looks like a cool angle, so maybe I'll try that too. But yeah, I'm gonna pose like this and take a photo from the side. My camera is over here. So I did a bit of an outfit change for the second shot, and I'm on my terrace right now, and the lighting is just perfect. It's golden hour right now. It's about 4:30 p.m. and I thought the next few shots I'll just take outdoors. So I'm trying to make a makeshift studio using a white cloth, and I don't know how that's gonna go because I've never tried it. I asked my mom to give me like a rope, so I'm just gonna use this, and I feel like the lighting there in the back looks amazing. The sun is falling directly on there, so I'm gonna try to use the windows there to attach this rope, and hopefully this will work out. Fingers crossed. So turns out this is a single bed sheet. I didn't realize that, but my mom gave me another white bed sheet as well. So if this doesn't work, I'm going to use that. But I think the setup is actually pretty good. The height is a bit of a problem, so I don't think I'm going to be able to take like standing up shots, but I can definitely do like good sitting down shots.
And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. I'm a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it.
So I've got a few shots, but somehow I'm not that happy with any of them yet. So I'm gonna try this other trick that I saw in like a bunch of YouTube videos. So I've got some cling film, and I'm just gonna put this on the camera lens and put some Vaseline on it. I only have rose Vaseline, so I'm gonna use this, and that kind of gives like a very soft, dreamy effect to pictures. So I'm gonna try taking some portraits like that now.
Get it, comma and a comma, gotta get it. And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma, gotta get it. I'm a comma and a comma and a comma, gotta get it. Comma and a comma, gotta get it.
I really struggled there with the cling film. It kept not focusing me, and it was just a struggle, but I think the final outcome is really nice. So since I already have this backdrop, I thought I'll just maximize it. So I'm gonna take another shot now. I got rid of the headband, and the next prop I'm gonna use is a paintbrush. So this shot is inspired by Pinterest, and I'm gonna have to do a lot of editing to make it look nice. I'm gonna try a bunch of different poses actually and see what looks good.
That's a comma and a comma and a comma, gotta get it. I'm a comma and a comma and a comma, gotta get it. Comma and a comma, gotta get it. And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma, gotta get it. I'm a comma and a comma and a comma, gotta get it. Comma and a comma, gotta get it.
For the next shot, I'm back in my room, and this is the setup. I'm going to use my poster wall as the background, and the prop I'm using is the most basic prop. It's a CD. So I think everyone probably has a CD in their house, and this is a really old The Devil Wears Prada CD, and I'm going to use this side to create like cool lens flares and reflections and hopefully get a good shot. So what I'm going to do is hold the CD in different angles and see where the coolest reflection is, and then take a shot. So I think I struggled a bit figuring out the right angle for the CD, but I'm looking at the photos now and I'm quite happy with how they turned out. I think the CD effect looks really cool, and this is the final outcome. For the next photo, I thought why not make use of my garden, because I have one here at home. So I don't know what photo I'm trying to take, but basically my camera, I've set it up here. The lens I'm using has an f-stop of 1.4, which means the background or the foreground can be super blurry if you keep it at that setting. So I basically want to take some shots where there are flowers in the foreground but they're out of focus and then I'm in the picture. I don't know if that makes sense. So that's what I'm trying to attempt. I've set up my camera here and there are some flowers here. So basically this is going to be the foreground, and I'm going to go and stand somewhere there and see how that photo turns out. So I've got a few good shots, not the best lighting, so I don't know how they'll turn out, but I feel like the last time I took my self-portraits video, it was so nice and sunny and it was summertime, so the lighting was amazing. But right now it's monsoon. Thankfully it's not raining, but it's still very gloomy and cloudy, so not the best lighting. But yeah, I'm just gonna walk around my garden and find a few other spots.
I'm away. You always posting up pictures, trying to look like you winning. I'm writing rhymes in the kitchen, soaking in moments we live in. Yeah, you got the nerve to be on me. faking your life for the IG. If you got my number, don't add me, cause baby, I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus.
One of my all-time favorite props are fairy lights. I already took one photo earlier in this video using fairy lights, but I thought I'll take another one. So I'm on my terrace right now. The sun just set. In fact, it didn't even set actually. It's just so gloomy. It usually sets there and it's just a very gloomy day. But nonetheless, I think the lighting right now is really good. These lights are really standing out because it's dark right now. And yeah, I've set up my camera there and I'm just gonna pose and hopefully get like some nice bokeh shots where the lights are blurry and I'm in focus.
I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. Baby, don't check for me. Taking time out to be and live my life off screen.
My room is a total mess right now, but we've made it to the final shot of this video, and for this photo I'm going to be trying out the spotlight effect. So I've been seeing this online a lot, and basically you create like a spotlight on the wall and those photos just look very aesthetic. So the prop I'm going to be using right now is this, which I literally struggled to put together. So I've got a phone, my mom's phone, and where the light is, I've taped a rolled up photograph. I found like an old photograph and I taped it around it, and this is basically gonna create like that spotlight effect. And I have a tripod. When I saw this online, people were using like used up toilet paper rolls, but I tried doing that with this. I don't have like the used up roll, but it didn't work with this, but the photograph seemed to work. So let me show you how I'm gonna do this. So this is the setup, and I'm using the blank wall over there to create the spotlight. So basically this is the setup. That's where the light is, and that's creating a nice spotlight, which when I turn off the lights you'll be able to see better.
Don't take it personal. We just building. It's my season, lay foundation.
So that's all for this video. I hope you guys liked it. I am so happy with how these photos turned out, although I haven't edited them yet, but from what I can tell they look amazing and I'm so excited to edit them. I feel like because of the lockdown I've kind of been pushing myself to be creative within like my house, because usually I take like photos outside in like hotels and like touristy places, but this was such a fun challenge. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give this video a like, subscribe to my channel, comment below, press the bell button, and I will see you guys next time. Bye! The birds are at it again. Birds, oh my god. For the next shot, I